friends, welcome to the channel of Digital to Real. Today we are going to solve a DMA technique related question which has been asked in GATE Computer Science examination. So the question is like this. Consider a system in which DMA technique is used to transfer 16 megabytes of data from an I/O device into memory. The bandwidth of I/O device is 128 KB per second. Once the data is filled into interface buffer, the DMA controller takes over the bus and transfer it to main memory in 28 seconds. So, what percentage of time is the CPU in busy mode? Approximately you have to give the time out of this four option. Option A 17, option B 82, option C 35 and option D 41. Now solution of the question. The amount of data to be transferred from an I/O device to memory is 16 MB. So this has been specified in the question. How much data has to transfer from the I/O device to memory? That is 16 MB. The time taken to fill the interface buffer. The time taken to fill the interface buffer based on the bandwidth of I/O device. So already bandwidth of the I/O device is mentioned. That is 128 KB per second. It is the bandwidth. Now what is the time taken to fill the interface buffer with the data of 16 MB? So it is equal to 16 MB divided by 128 KB per second. So answer is coming as 128 second. On solving it, one thing please note MB. Okay, and here is KB. M stands for 2 raised to 20. 2 raised to 10 cross 2 raised to 10. And K stands for 2 raised to 10 only. So this is on solving I am getting 128 second. 1K stand for 1024. 2 raised to 10 value. And mega stand for 2 raised to 20. Okay, that is 2 raised to 10 whole 2. That is 2 raised to 10 cross 2 raised to 10. So, now during this 128 second, the CPU remains busy doing its own work as DMA controller has not taken yet the control of the bus. So, DMA controller, when it takes the control of the bus, once the interface buffer is full, at that time DMA controller takes control of the bus. Okay, and transfer the data from I/O to memory. So, during this 128 second, CPU is having the control of the bus and DMA controller do not have the control of the bus yet. Now, as the interface buffer is full, so now the interface buffer is full, DMA controller takes over the bus, means it takes the control of the bus and transfer the whole data to the main memory in 28 seconds. So, this is also mentioned in the question. You remember? In question it is written. Once the data is filled into interface buffer, the DMA controller takes over the bus, means takes the control of the bus and transfer it to the main memory in 28 seconds. It means that 16 MB of data. Okay. So it is given as 28 seconds. So for this 28 seconds, CPU remains idle. Now CPU has given the control of the bus to the DMA controller. So CPU is idle now, as the bus is in the control of DMA controller. So we have to find the percentage of time CPU is busy. Percentage of time, how we will find? That is the time period when CPU is busy divided by total time. So in order to transfer 16 MB of data from the I/O device to the memory, first of all we need to fill up the interface buffer. Once the interface buffer is filled, then only the DMA takes the control of the bus from the CPU. So that during the time when the interface buffer is getting filled, CPU is busy. So the time period when CPU is busy divided by the total time into 100 will give the percentage of time of busyness of the CPU. So 100 multiplied by 128 divided by 128 plus 28. That is 128 by 156 into 100. That is 82.05%. Answer is option B. Here is the option B is the answer. If you like the video, share with your friends and have a nice day. Bye-bye.